Hello, hello. Hello, hello, my friend. Hello, hello. Good. Chat up. Hi. Things are looking a little different up in here. I don't even know what that means. Oh my goodness. All right. I had placed a few things in here not glued down to get a feel for the look I'm going for. I hope you're doing good this Wednesday evening. Let me just get these pieces glued down. Go ahead and get settled in. Some of you may be putting me on in the background while you make dinner. Kevin, are you still covering your face when you walk in here?
What are you talking about?
With the light, with the...
It's bright.
It is bright. Hello, hello. Let me know what you guys think of the new neon sign. Let me know what you think. Kevin, again, is very much, I'm not going to say critical, but he walks in covering his eyes. It does give off a pink hue in the room.
Oh, trust me. You need to cut this thing should come with a safety warning that says do not look directly into the sun.
Well, it's high enough that I don't have to look at it directly. It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
You know what? I blame my cataract surgery. I don't have a natural filter like,
It is new. It is new. It's fancy, says my friend John. Which is also your friend John, Kev.
I had lunch with your friend John today.
I know.
John, I need a Claudia's door decor sign in my office.
Thank you. I am making a wreath for my daughter's door. She wants a full floral, and the color she wanted was yellow, orange, and blue. So I had her...
I don't know when Irene saw your tattoo, but Irene likes your tattoo.
You can see it on my arm.
Okay, see, when you have your arm like that, you're right. You can see it.
You can see my tattoo. The same daughter that I'm doing this for is the one that did the tattoo. She's my tattoo artist. Goodness, Claudia. Oh, that's why. I'm doing the wrong thing. There.
Well, you know, this good-looking guy walked into the room, so you got distracted.
That's true. That's true. It's throwing me off my game. Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It. That's so true. He is Mr. Fix-It.
Can't fix it with duct tape and bubble gum. It cannot be fixed.
I don't know if that's a low standard
John
or a
agrees.
smart standard. I like the look that I'm making here, but I wanted to try it before I committed to it. So that means pieces may not be glued in yet, so I gotta... Okay. All right. Now we shall continue. So what is on your crafting table, or what is in your kitchen? I'm sure you guys are cooking. All right. Here we go.
I like your tie wraps.
Tie wraps. I was going to say, are there any ratchet straps in that?
I was about to say, John, you just described my lower right-hand drawer.
I was going to say. Marisol, drive safe, honey. Drive safe. Traffic right now up in Nashville is a hot mess, city mess. It's been like that most of the day because I couldn't go have lunch at Panera today because of traffic. I was like, yeah, there's no way to get there and back safely. Or quickly, I should say. Miss Rachel! Miss Rachel is making me a tumbler that has all my logos and my name on it. So I can't wait to get that.
I'm sorry. Anytime somebody mentions the word tumbler, I just think of that time that I fell down the steps.
Honey, you fall up the steps. You fall up the steps. What do you mean it's finished and sealed? You know, it's a process. It takes a minute to make those.
I'd venture to say probably more than a minute.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Good news, good news. Those are good news. Babe, you see the big fan? Can you move it over here?
The big pink fan or the little pink fan?
The big one. Can you turn it up and then turn it over here? You know, it's not on the back, it's on the front.
That's on the front, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it on the front? Oh, there it is.
On the corner you can't see.
All right, there you are.
Thank you. Thank you,
Next,
thank you.
Next thing you notice, her hair's blowing in the wind. Like that beach
it's a
model.
Whole look. No, not like a beach model. Not like a beach model. She is ready to ship. Yay! Falling down while we was leaving for the cruise. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hear that the cruise bug has hit you pretty hard. Not sorry, John. Not sorry. I live that life. Kevin and I, in order to pacify, I guess is a good word, we watch cruise videos of the next ship we're getting on. So yeah, currently we are watching cruise videos of our next cruise. Homemade enchiladas with queso fresco cheese with onions along with rice and home fried beans. Yum. Yum.
So, not that any of you would know this or need to know this, but John and I actually work together. And he walks into my office about 9:30 this morning, and the first thing out of his mouth is, think I need to go to the Windjammer. So instead, we went and grabbed, a chicken sandwich, and then we talked about at least mine and Claudia's next cruise.
Yeah.
John knows he's always invited, but
yeah, you're always welcome. Yeah. The ship literally is so big. There's really no, unless we plan to see each other, chances of us seeing each other are slim to none. That's why we have dinner together. So you should see this over here.
What should I see?
AI is like...
I mean, I can see the same thing you can see.
So you can see that TikTok is saying, crafting a floral wreath with for a daughter's door.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it's hilarious.
It's almost like AI is spying on you.
Well, I know that AI, that's how you get restrictions or whatever on the app is because of AI.
Don't talk about AI. It'll restrict you.
No, I know, but it's fine. I mean, it's going to do what it's going to do regardless of what I want it to do. But, woohoo! Dancing with, you see the strings?
Dancing with the strings.
Yeah.
It's like strings. Dancing with the stars, but,
A little bit different.
Yes.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm Claudia of Claudia's Door Decor. We are currently making a grapevine wreath for my daughter's door. She will need it in 2 weeks. So I had her pick out the flowers and what we're doing.
So, Yolanda, assuming you're still here, can you help me understand what makes queso fresco cheese just compared to just cheese? I'm curious.
Can you turn up the music just a tad?
I can absolutely turn up the music just a tad. Tad. Yeah.
Thank you.
How's that?
Good.
Better? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have an Alexa. I have a Kevin.
But what makes me so much better than the A word is I get ice cream and I...
Yes.
Yeah.
You get me the yummy ice cream.
I'd like to see Alexa try that.
Well, it could DoorDash it. I mean, it will cost you, but it'll do it. I did not know this, but Iron Skillet DoorDashes.
I did not know this either.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, Rachel, I like to think I'm better than Alexa.
Sounds better than Alexa. Yeah, Kevin's often told that he's got a radio voice.
No, I think she was talking about the fact that I get ice cream. Get with the program, lady.
Sorry. What do I know? I'm just over here crafting a wreath. Now, the wreath form is not a circle, so I did ask my daughter if oval shape was okay. And I also got a thumbs up for that, so.
I mean, the house isn't a circle either, so.
Yeah, but it's not an oval. But this grapevine was more oval shaped, and she said she was fine with that. Thank you so much for tapping on the screen. Can you guys see my tap, tap, tap? Is that obvious? And hit the follow button on the screen. I didn't look at that. I looked at to see if that was obvious, but is that obvious?
I don't know. You have the comments on full screen. I don't know how to. It's if you really, really focus on it, you can see it.
So
I think
I don't know how to-
I think it's just washed out by the brightness of the almighty pink sun.
Kevin, I like my almighty pink sign.
No, I said sun, not sign.
Oh, it's good. It's a good sign.
Do not look directly into the pink sign.
It's bright. I like that it's bright. I like that it's bright.
It will barbecue your corneas.
Kevin, I'm not looking at the sign. Directly looking at the sign. And neither are they. Hello, Sylvia. You got a hello too.
Hello.
Did you not see it?
I did. But you said hello for the both of us.
I did? Kevin?
Yes, dear.
Usually when somebody says hello, we both say hello.
In stereo?
Oh my gosh. Meet Kevin. He is quite literal. And these glue strings are going to make me choke them. All right. So school's letting out for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to have children home for the summer. Some people even get grandchildren home for the summer. So what are some fun summer plans people have? Are we traveling?
I wish I could travel, but
You are traveling.
My silly daughter decided that she wanted to get married, which
You
just
are
kind of like
traveling.
got in the way of my travel plans.
No, it gets in the way of your cruise plans, but you're traveling with me.
Those are travel plans.
You're traveling with me. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's kind of weird to be out of that school's out type of situation.
Oh, I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
I am fully transitioned.
Is there anything you miss about it? We did it for a long time.
Yeah, we were very involved parents for a long time. So yeah, I'm enjoying the change of season.
Going to Colorado Springs to visit my granddaughter and our great-grandson. Oh, I love that.
Yolanda, now that I know that you're here, I don't know if you missed my question earlier, but what makes queso fresco
different than regular queso? You got to finish the question.
Yeah.
My baby is 17, so it's almost like empty nesting.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Rachel, just wait until like they don't actually come home at night anymore.
The first year is the hardest.
The first year is rough, but
Yeah.
by year 2, it's like, what do you mean you want to come home for the weekend?
Or when is it time for you to go to your place? Miss Debbie, hello. Debbie's actually a fellow Tennessean.
Aha. Yeah, Rachel, I promise you will get over the sadness.
And then I came to the realization that this is going to be the quietest season of our lives, because once grandbabies come into the picture, it'll pick up again because we're going to be involved grandparents.
Okay, so Yolanda, this is where you've got my interest peaked. What about it makes it fresco?
I get it, Rachel. I get it. Enjoy the last year. The last year goes by the fastest. The last year goes by so fast. Just enjoy it. Take it all in.
Oh, our latest AI summary is crafting a floral wreath while discussing summer plans.
Oh, AI is funny. I mean, it's not wrong. No, soon everybody's going to be full on making Halloween designs because we're going into Summerween.
Summerween.
That's what it's called. And people that are really into Halloween and buy stuff for Halloween, they look specifically for Summerween stuff. They're looking for it now. Look, UPS drove by, didn't stop.
Wow.
I know. Tomorrow, though.
Well, you know why he didn't stop?
He didn't have anything for me.
Yeah, well, that's because he had the truck full of your stuff today.
I didn't get anything today.
So he had to go all the way back to the depot to reload to take care of the rest of the neighborhood.
No, that was yesterday. No.
Hi, Yolanda. I will Google it.
Hey, Google. Why is queso fresco or hold on.
Cancel.
I would like to know why queso fresco is so much better than other cheeses.
Queso fresco stands out because its fresh, unaged profile offers a unique balance of milkiness and mild tang that heavier cheeses can't match. Here is what makes it so distinct. The texture. It is soft and crumbly, allowing it to soften beautifully under heat without melting into a greasy pool.
Ooh.
The flavor. Its light, salty brightness cuts through rich, spicy, or heavy dishes, acting as a perfect flavor balancer rather than overwhelming the plate. The contrast. It provides a cool, refreshing contrast when crumbled over hot foods like tacos, enchiladas, and beans.
All right, Yolanda, I'm getting what you're putting down. Google just explained it. Yeah. We might go different and better based on the way Google described it.
Because that was the question that Kevin posed, not that you had said that. He asked if it was better.
Well, I actually asked what the difference was, but now I know.
She was raised eating it. What nationality are you, friend? I'm Colombian. Colombiana. Although I'm more American than anything else these days. Did I tell you that I was disappointed by the Cuban restaurant in Gatlinburg?
You did mention that.
It was very disappointing. The ropa vieja wasn't as good as the first time.
It's like going to a Chinese buffet and getting pizza and expecting it to be like Pappy's.
What are you talking about? They're Cuban people that run the restaurant.
Okay,
I think they changed the recipe of it to appease Americans.
Hey, I liked.
I know, but I'm just saying, don't appease the Americans. Keep your Cuban food Cuban. I'm just saying, don't ruin a good thing.
As a former South Floridian transplant, yeah, give it to me the way it was meant to be.
Exactly. I want it the way that it was meant to be made, not Americanized. There is a difference, huge difference. I even told him, I'm like, it's not what I ordered. It's not what I ordered. That's how not good it was. It was more like a pulled pork texture, but not enough of the sauce, and the onions and the peppers. It just wasn't right. It wasn't right. But then I'm like, the only way that I'm gonna get it good, I guess, is I have to learn how to make it myself.
Or we could just go to Florida.
Yeah, we're doing that in December.
We
That
are.
seems like a long time to wait.
It's because it is a long time to wait.
Yeah. Your husband's Dominican. What I find interesting is arroz con pollo, depending on what country you're from, can be different. I find that very amusing.
Well, think about it.
Different spices.
If you walk into a restaurant in some places and say, "Give me a pie," some are going to bring you a pizza. Others are going to bring you a pie.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've even had pie. When was the last time I had pie? Thanksgiving?
Yolanda's living the good life.
Thank you, Rachel. What?
Yolanda's living the good life.
Where are we going?
Retired and traveling every year.
You're retired. Yeah, we have a few years for that. You know, what would be interesting is to have an AI conversation while AI is doing the whole, because today's conversation, I go to lunch on Wednesdays with my friend Jan. She's a neighbor that's become a close friend. Anyway, we went to lunch today and we were talking about how work is kind of forcing AI on them, like for faster processes and stuff like that. And she was like, she feels that AI is taking a lot of the human factors out of it, out of like the thought process, like actually thinking things through. And you know how I feel about AI. Like, it has made my stuff easier for me.
I've always wondered what it would be like to start an argument between two Alexas.
Kevin.
What?
Really?
I think that would be fun.
You've actually wondered
Just
that,
get them going and then walk away.
Why are you wanting two artificial intelligence to go like argue with each other? Would they even argue? Would they actually even argue, or would they just be like, "No, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right"?
No, I think you could probably spawn a pretty good argument.
Death of critical thinking. I have never worked. My husband is retired. Gotcha. But you get to enjoy the benefits of his retirement because you get to travel together. That's assuming that you like each other. That was a real
just
that
because
was a
we
real
like each other doesn't mean that everybody has to like each other.
You're loud.
I'm sorry.
That was a real concern of mine because we were so involved with our kids and everything that they were doing.
That is true.
Like, what do we have in common? What do we get to do together? I mean, we always volunteered together, but it was always volunteering based around what the girls were doing. So it's like, are we going to find stuff that we like together? Enter cruising. We entered cruising. Yeah, we found cruising the year before the girls entered their senior year. We have two daughters and they're 4 years apart. And one was going into their senior year of college and the other one was going into their senior year of high school. So we ended up going on our first cruise that summer. And we figured out that we actually do enjoy traveling together. I was concerned, not gonna lie. So I always left his butt at home whenever I went on trips. But now he's fun to travel with. He's fun to travel with.
Let's face it. Under the category of things that you probably won't openly talk about here, you set the bar so high on one of our very first road trips that it just.
I don't think that was it. I think it was the budget thing that killed it for you.
Oh, it was definitely the budget thing. But our very first road trip together, the bar was set really, really high.
Yeah, but we had kids, so it couldn't be the same. Regardless, with the kids, no. Could not be the same. I like it. Just, it's full floral, so I'm just putting in all the greenery, and then the flowers will go in, I promise.
There, I'm going to loop John into the conversation.
Why?
Well, because I want John to basically see if he agrees. So, John, I'm about to call you.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Well, no, I'm going to call him over here.
Yeah, you need to go, into another, go outside. I don't want anybody accidentally hearing that. All right. Kevin, I can still hear you. I'm going to hurt that man. I'm going to hurt him. It's like having your best friend that knows everything about you, always wanting to tell everybody everything. I'm like, people just don't need to know everything. They just don't need to know everything. They really don't. Let's have some mystery, my friends. Let's have some mystery.
Well, you need to say that. So now I'm going to hang up from you.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so John now knows.
Okay, you don't have to be so loud.
John now knows how high the bar was set, so we'll see if John agrees that the bar was set really, really high.
Yeah, but he also needs to agree that with children, that's...
Oh, no, that would not have worked with children.
Nope. I didn't say I didn't. I just said it wouldn't work with children.
No, it would not work with children. And to some of you, it's not what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking anything. I'm actually just placing greenery into a wreath, all innocent and stuff over here.
All right, well, I am going to go upstairs, and frankly, I'm going to get out of my work clothes.
Okay.
Which translates to get out of the jeans and the shorts.
Yep. Get into your California wear.
Yes. After all, that's where I'm from.
I know. I like the look. Benadryl, perhaps. Let me tell you something. He came home very sneezy, and I had to ask him, are you getting sick, or is it allergies? Or is he allergic to me? I think he might be allergic to the perfume I wear. Because every time he's around me, he just comes sneezing. Benadryl, perhaps, for the kids. They're older now. They can just drive their own car. Now, I like being, having somebody else be responsible for the actual drive. I'm a good co-pilot. I make sure the driver's got somebody to talk to, something to drink if they're thirsty, something to snack on if they want to snack. Kevin, however, he's not a good co-pilot. He wants to sleep whenever he gets the chance. So, which I get. It makes sense. Your eyes get tired. But I can't comfortably sleep in a car. So, I'm not sleeping. You leave the driving to your hubby, right? Okay, so let me ask you this. I had to take a back seat to my husband teaching the girls how to drive. And the girls would always say to me, no offense, Mom, but I don't want you in the car with me. And I understood why. I have a subconscious, because it's not conscious, subconscious thing that I do when I'm driving. I immediately see something like happening in front of me, and instead of just closing my eyes and keeping my mouth shut, I go, that's not good. That's not good, especially for people that are just learning how to drive. So I understood why my girls didn't want me in the car with them when they were first learning how to drive. Totally got that. Totally understood that. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. Bettina, hello. Hello, love. I can't help it. It's not like I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking about doing that. It just happens. So I let my husband deal with the teaching how to drive. So what he does is he confidently grabs the wheel on the car whenever something's happening. And I'm like, I don't think I could confidently do that. I don't think that I could confidently, while somebody else is driving, grab the wheel and correct. Like, I don't know that I could do that. I don't know that I could do that. There's just, I always say there's things that Mom does well and there's things that Dad does well. And that worked for our family. Right? Right? I'm telling you. I'm just like, I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. But I must say they're really good about spatial awareness, like how far that they have to drive from the car in front of them. Kevin kind of drilled that into them. So they're really good about having spatial awareness. So they have enough time to hit the brakes for the car in front of them. Because face it, people drive too close to each other, and how many times have you had to slam on the brakes because somebody else didn't give themselves enough space? Thanks for sharing me out, Bettina. Appreciate you. My son takes his driving test on Wednesday. Yay! That's awesome. I know that's next level scary. I get it. It's hard. I'm not going to say it's not, because it is. But you just have to, if you're a praying person, you just got to give it over to God and know that they will learn and they will figure it out. But they have to be confident. Like, that's a big thing. They have to be confident in how they're driving. So that's what I kept telling my girls. If you're confident, I'm confident in you. You got to build them up. Build them up, even though you're scared. You have to build them up. And they're going to make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. It's all part of learning. And you got to remind them of that. You got to remind them that they need to own their mistakes. They need to own the things that they do wrong, and they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. We all learned. Think about it. What's something that you did while driving that you just like do a whole hand palm to your head? I cannot believe I did that. Remember, at that age, we haven't the fear of driving hasn't really set in. To them, driving means freedom. But I've had a few incidences where I was just like, I cannot believe I did that. Bonehead moves, you know, like driving in torrential rain, so I hydroplaned. Nothing happened to me. Nothing happened to the car I was driving. Luckily, traffic wasn't, like, I basically hit the gas right off of a light and hydroplaned in the middle of the intersection with no other cars involved. Scared me. It definitely scared me. It woke me up. But that was just dumb. That was just dumb. Don't punch it. Don't punch the vehicle coming out of a light. Especially when the road is wet. Oh my word. I'm just so thankful that nothing happened. And that I'm here to tell the story. Because I'm like, oh my word. But they learned. They learned through the mistakes that they made. We did have a rule for the girls that at first, when they first started driving, they could have no passengers. They needed to have no distractions. And then their phone was on calls only. And they had to answer it hands-free. So that was a big one. Don't be messing with the radio. Don't be looking to see, you know, who's doing what. Aim high steering. Get the big picture. Keep eyes moving. Leave yourself an out. Make sure they see you. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. All the things, John. All the things. All the important things. But your heart will be in your throat until they're finally confident in their driving. And Life 360 can either be your friend or your foe. It'll let you know where your kid is, but at the same time, when they get into any type of fender bender, the noise that comes out of that app, oh my gosh. Don't ask me how I know. Do not ask me how I know. It was so bad, so bad. Luckily, the car suffered damage. My kid walked away with it fine. But it's next level crazy. She had just left for school, and we live where you have to drive up and over the hill to get to the high school. And the sun was coming up, and there was a significant amount of dew on her window, and she was blinded for 2 seconds and went right into the back of an SUV. She was driving a Mini Cooper at the time, going 15 miles an hour. Totaled the entire front of her car. Michelle, hi friend. And that Life 360 app went nuts. And shortly after, the phone rang. All right. fill this in with flowers before I add any more greenery. She wants flowers. I don't know that I want the green off of this. Kids definitely have different seasons, different phases, different things that they go through, and you'll realize that there's definitely going to be times that you liked better than others. But my favorite was the teenage years. Even though we butted heads and all of that stuff, I enjoyed hearing their conversations, the things they were excited about, all of those things. But I also liked babies, like little bitty babies. I'm not a fan of the preteen. Not a fan of that. That was not my favorite. That was definitely not my favorite. So this is a wreath for my daughter. She will need it in 2 weeks. So I got her to tell me what colors she wanted and how she wanted it. So figured I'd get it made and be on live with you guys. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta tell it what to do. I hope everybody's had a good Wednesday. Oh. Hi. Oh, Cindy. Happy Wednesday. I got these at Michael's, Yolanda. She wanted blue, orange, and yellow in this full floral design. Let me get the next florals. There we go. So these have like a yellowish orange hue to them. Did I finish the centerpieces? No. I needed a break. I needed a break from centerpieces. I have to make a lot of centerpieces and I needed to take a break. So this is my break. I also have a 4th of July centerpiece that I want to do. Yeah, the next pieces I have to make are the arch pieces. I have to make arch pieces. I have to make floral chandeliers. I have to make the bridesmaid bouquets. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Yes, ma'am. I do have them stored in a safe place in our house. We have a room that I've set up a couple of shelving units in that I can place everything and keep my cats away from. Because that's the fun part right now, is making sure the cats don't accidentally chew up everything I'm making. All right, let me add the yellow. Let's see where we go from here. Hello, hello. Jessica, how are you? So many designers will talk to you about how plants don't grow straight up and down, and a lot of these faux florals are stick straight. And you're like, that's not natural. Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece. Ready for a long weekend? Yes. Me too. Me too. Kind of want that to curve down around there. Don't be afraid to play with your florals. It's blue hydrangeas. Oh, you can barely see it. See, this is something that my husband could have done a little bit better for me. There we go. There we go. Yeah, these are the blue hydrangeas from Michael's. They're Ashland. Summer. Yeah, they come out in the summer. My wedding designs are coming along well. They're just all upstairs right now because I have to hide them from my cats. My cats think that everything that I have is a chew toy. So all the finished pieces are upstairs and all the to-do stuff is down here. My daughter absolutely loved the burgundy peonies that I got from you, Michelle. She loved them. Those are mainly going to be part of the floral chandeliers that I'm making and the sweetheart table. There's just a lot to do. There's a lot to do. And if I'm not careful and I don't pace myself, I'm going to burn out on fall super fast. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I mean, I'm happy to do it. Don't get me wrong. Please don't hear what I'm not saying. It's just to do this full time for like what be like a wedding person. Oh my word. It takes a special kind of person to do weddings. There's so many decisions to be made. So many decisions to be made. And I'm trying to be careful not to add to the decision fatigue. Being very mindful that decision fatigue is real. But let me tell you, it takes a special kind of somebody to do wedding stuff. So if there's any creators out there that are like, I think I want to get into weddings, there is a lot to consider. Not loving this. So I'm going to fix it. I just wanted a little bit. It didn't have to be all that it was. There we go. That's better. All right, so yeah, there'll be pictures. But with all the things that, because it's DIY all the way, like there's not, I am decorating a park pavilion. All right, see, by looking at it through my camera, I see I need something here, here, and here to break up all that green. I told my youngest daughter, I'm like, you need to give us time to recover from this wedding if you're going to DIY yours. You know what she said to me? Don't worry, Mom, I'm eloping. She goes, I don't want to have to make all those decisions. I'm like, girl, let me tell you something. So Kevin is actually, he's like, I'll pay for it. I'll fly you guys there. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I don't want her to not have what she wants if she decides to, you know, to have a wedding. I don't want her to not have a wedding because, you know, she wants to go easy on us. I'm like, get married in the fall, I'll just change up some of the flowers. Yes, so I always recommend that you go ahead and you have a camera that you can hold up, because that's typically when you will see what's missing, what's needed, what to add. And then I still need something right there. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, everyone. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have something fun planned this evening. Yolanda, you're so sweet. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. You never know what I'm going to end up with or what I'm going to end up doing or if I end up changing things. But I appreciate those that come and join me. Even if I'm the one keeping you company while you make dinner. You guys know that this is the time that works for me because I like my evenings to be spent with my husband. And I protect them. All right. Another look. Yep. And then snap a picture so I can send it to my kid and see what she thinks. But that is it for me tonight. Now that I've got all my ducks in a row, so to speak, like my room is finally to the point where I can function in here and feel like I've got everything pretty much where I want it. So yeah, this will be the first wreath that she will have on her door. Let's see if I can. Sometimes you just gotta move stuff around because it definitely doesn't need anything else in it, but the camera does show but there she is with her blues, yellows, and orange. I'm so excited. So excited. I will share more as things start to unwind and unpack. My youngest daughter is healing. It's a mental game right now as far as you can't rush the healing of a leg. You kind of like need to let the leg do what the leg's going to do. You can't speed it up no matter how much you want to. So it's a rough thing to be 21 and not be able to leave your house. And I get that. I understand that. But she's got to let that leg heal so that when she starts doing her physical therapy, she'll be able to get full movement in that leg and work it to the point where she can walk normal and not have a limp. So that is her job right now, is to just focus on the end game and know that this is not going to be her forever. She will be able to do all the things she used to do. She just has to give her leg time to heal. But patience is not a good thing for her right now. She doesn't have any. She does not have any patience, my sweet child. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. All right, friends, you all have a wonderful evening. And I will catch you next time. I appreciate all the prayers. Definitely, her name is Abby. All prayers are welcome. God is hearing our prayers. I have felt a lot of things that are coming along that have been answered prayers, and I'm so thankful, so grateful that we have a God that takes care of us and watches out for us and answers prayers, not always the way we think, not always the way that we feel that prayer needs to be answered, but He is a good God, so we will celebrate that. All right, my friends, have a great evening. I have to get out of here. There we go. Bye.